Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Rebecca Gabrielle and this is going to be a reading for Capricorn for the month of September. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are a regular viewer of my channel. So let's get into the reading, Capricorn, to see what's coming up for you. Now, to prepare for your reading today, I pulled a card from the Mandala Healing Oracle. And the card that came up for you for the month of September is called Prepare. So, Capricorn, how do you prepare yourself every day? How are you planting the seeds for the life that it is that you want to create? This is really important for you, especially for the way you start your day. When you wake up for the morning, part of your preparation for your life is the first 5 minutes of your day is really getting yourself into a good headspace and thinking and imagining about the things that you'd like to create and how you want to feel and what you want to experience. So start by just scanning your body. Scan your body and your mind and just really be conscious of releasing stress and tension, and really take some deep breaths to understand perhaps where the tension may lie in your body. Focus in on that and then consciously release that energy in your body so that you become very soft and calm in your energy, Capricorn. A beautiful way to start your day. I know what it's like sometimes to wake up in the morning and to your thoughts to be racing, and typically we can think of the negative things, all of the things that can go wrong in our list of things to do, and it does create a stress and a tension in the body before we've even gotten out of bed. So developing a practice of really being mindful of relaxing your body, noticing where there's tension and just letting it go from a physical perspective to start with, and that helps us to calm the mind and really just take some deep breaths to really feel grateful for your body and grateful for this moment, Capricorn. And then next, what this beautiful Mandala healing card is asking us to focus on is imagining the future that you're wanting to create for yourself. So we need to use a little bit of visualization and imagery here to focus on the future that you want to experience. So how do you want to feel on a day-to-day basis? What is your ideal life feeling like, looking like for you? Even down to the smallest of things. The food that you'd like to eat. The things that you'd like to experience each day. It can be the smallest things in your routines and your habits. Practice imagining what it looks like, and know that you've got to create that from the inside first. Where we focus our thoughts and our attention is what we end up manifesting and focusing on in the outside world. So if we develop a practice of being calm on the inside, managing what our thoughts are focused on, redirecting them to something that we'd like to have in our life. For example, if you'd like to make it a nice practice for you every day to enjoy a calm, relaxed, nutritious breakfast before you start your day, then what does that look like? What would you include in your breakfast? What time would you be having in your having your breakfast? What does it look like on the plate, on the table? What kind of environment around you? If this is the way you'd like to start your day, visualize it. And then every day just make a little bit, taking one step towards that goal. Every day start planting the seeds of how you'd like to live your life. And it's really important to see that in your mind so that you can actually make it possible in the future. Because if we believe that it's not possible to create the future we want, it's never going to happen. So in many ways, I feel like Spirit is asking you to practice the muscle of preparation. Preparation in terms of how we're thinking, what we're focusing on, preparing our body to be healthy and in a state of well-being, and really practicing, visualizing and doing that, and then taking steps towards that every day. So see yourself as planting seeds in your inner garden, Capricorn, so that you are not giving any attention to weeds. The weeds are the negative thoughts, the self-doubt, and the habits that we get into. All right, so that was the first card. Spirit really wanted to say it is all about preparation in the month of September. So let's get into your reading, Capricorn. I'm going to pull some cards from the Gaia Oracle deck. A couple of messages for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What have we got for Capricorn? Yeah, it's a similar theme here. So the first card is about reflection. And that really is bringing you to a place, because preparation really is also about self-reflection. It feels like September is the month where you need to spend a bit of time focused on you. Self-examination, self-exploration. What is it that you want, Capricorn, for your life? I feel that perhaps this is where Spirit is saying, practicing that muscle of preparing your vision for what it is that you want to create. And maybe you've not prioritized yourself or even your dreams. Perhaps for a period of time you've been in react mode. Maybe you've spent a lot of time supporting others and perhaps not invested enough time in planning and preparing for your life and what it is that you want. And what does that really look like? What does it feel like on a day-to-day basis? So this period of reflection is important. As you self-reflect, where are you perhaps having illusions about your future, your situation? Are there any distortions in your beliefs and what you are thinking is going to happen in your world or not going to happen? Are there ways that you're setting yourself up for sabotage where, you know, how self-doubt is incredibly powerful and it can stop us from having the life that we imagine or the life that we know that we deserve? And certainly you deserve to be the truth of who you are, Capricorn. So self-reflection needs to be honest. It needs to be conscious. You need to be in the present moment to really plan and think about what resonates for you. What are your values? What's important to you at this point of time in your life, Capricorn? The Peace card that came next. I love the warm energy of this particular card, and this is all about solving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So if these are flooding your mind and then of course flooding your energy and your body, part of that preparation and imagining your future and planting seeds for your future is getting rid of the unwanted thoughts, letting them go, releasing them, realizing that what's important is what you can control today. You can control your choices, you can control your imagination and the seeds you'd like to plant in your garden for your future. When we give ourselves priority and we practice the muscle of calming ourselves within and letting go of things that we can't control, we create the inner peace that we need for clarity. We create the inner peace so that we can be a good decision maker and we can see the bigger picture. So self-reflection and then letting go unwanted thoughts or things that are self-sabotaging is very important for your inner peace and your inner calm. From that place you create clarity for your life, Capricorn. Then we have the hidden path. I feel like there's opportunity for you to tap into your inner truth here, to listen to your intuition of what you know you are here to do in your life, Capricorn. What is your purpose? Now, your purpose comes from that deep knowing and higher wisdom of what you know that you're so good at doing, that you're naturally good at doing, that perhaps you overlook and oversee. It also comes from that desire to see yourself and be your natural self, whether that's here or in another place, doing something different than what you are currently doing. It's bringing that spiritual part of who you are to your physical reality and merging the two. So I call that living with purpose and meaning in your life, doing what you know you're here to do in this lifetime. And when we ignore that, we're out of balance, we're incongruent with who we naturally are. We're incongruent with our truth. So perhaps the hidden pathway needs to be brought to the surface, Capricorn, for you to really examine where are you out of alignment with your truth at the moment, Capricorn. What do you need to be aware of and pay attention to create and manifest in your physical life and in your physical reality? It's so important to blend the two, because otherwise we always feel like we're at a mismatch in our life, that we're not being true to ourselves, that we're not living our purpose. If we're doing things in our physical world that don't match where our heart and soul is, that doesn't match what we deeply know is our purpose, and that may feel like a strong desire or pull to do something in particular in your life, if we're not doing that, we're going to feel out of sorts with ourselves. So it feels like that this month is all about preparing, self-reflection, thinking about what it is that you truly want to create and how you want to live your life. Bring yourself back to living your truth of who you are and how that looks like for you and how you feel about that. That was deep. All right, Capricorn, let's pull a couple of cards from the Quantum Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Capricorn in September. Yeah, it really is a month of self-discovery. So as you commit to you, Capricorn, you do discover some amazing gems for yourself, some realizations and some insights. Now, this is really important for you. Perhaps you get to see things in a way that you weren't noticing before. Now, this comes as a result of you taking some time out, taking some time to ask yourself what's most important to you. And in those moments, you have awarenesses, and it may be even through a little bit of self-study and research, perhaps talking to some advisors or mentors or people that you look up to. It may be through that interaction that you start to have some awarenesses about what is possible for your future. So if you're looking at career changes, if you're looking at taking a different path, for instance, making some changes in your life, think about what it is that who you can speak to that may help give you some ideas or open up that space. It may be connecting with like-minded people. It may be through your research of looking for new ideas, new job, new projects, new locations. They're going to help you in the process of your own self-discovery. And then it's about creating a plan for what it is that you truly desire. Now, remember, we can't control other people, situations in our life. And sometimes we can create plans that involve other people, but we can't control their choices. So Capricorn, as you're planning for your future, it's really important to make sure it's about your dreams and aspirations and what it is that you can control and create for your life. So Spirit's guidance for you is, once you start to explore that space and you even go to some mentors or experts to get some ideas, keep that goal in mind, that dream of what it is that you want to create, and then start to take steps towards it. Create a plan with the outcome in mind, with the outcome as your focus. What do you need to do? What steps do you need to take in order to get yourself there? Let's pull some cards from the Good Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. And by the way, the decks that I reference in the readings, I always put the names in the description box if you're interested to find out the cards that I'm using. I love this. So now You've gone from feeling challenged emotionally and mentally, and recognizing where perhaps you're deluding yourself. You're starting to have a little bit of a reality check, Capricorn, and you're starting to create some good practices to be at peace within, to recognize the importance of prioritizing you and visualizing what it is that you want to create. Now we're starting to see you stepping into your self-empowerment. We've got the Queen of Air here. That's accessing your wiser self, your higher self. This is now really managing your thoughts about where you're focusing, what it is that you want to create. And it's also about seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom and guidance, so that you can make some very wise decisions for your life, Capricorn. This is coming now from a place of personal leadership and self-empowerment, feeling stronger now, recognizing what it is that you can control and the choices and decisions that are available to you. And as you do that, you start to open doors of opportunity, Capricorn. So the messenger of Earth here feels like an opportunity that is presented to you for something that perhaps is going to help you with your job, with your home environment, with obtaining the resources that you need. It's also, I'm actually getting a sense that there's a healing message here too, the importance of grounding yourself. So whilst we can get very much in the head space, we don't want to become out of balance by staying only in our head, only in our mind. I feel that what's unfolding for part of your experiences and self-reflection right now is also that healing journey of needing to ground your energy and understand what it is that you need to help yourself improve your energy, your health and well-being. Maybe that's a side note for some of you, but I do feel that it's an important aspect of what is unfolding here. But with that, I do sense an opportunity for you of something that you can create, something that you can do that perhaps you hadn't thought of. So somebody presents an idea to you that is worth you considering. The next card tells me that this is it is worth considering, because this is the Nine of Earth. So now I'm getting the sense that with this offer or opportunity for you, that, by the way, does not compromise your well-being, it helps to support your well-being, is going to flourish. It's going to help you multiply your resources and to raise your energy and to improve your health and well-being and give you opportunities to grow. You may not recognize the opportunity here for you to grow, but I feel that there's an element of trust here. So it seems that things are definitely going to improve for you. So I'm sure that's reassuring for you. Nine of Earth is the same as Nine of Pentacles. So this is the seeds that you plant in that time of preparation is what you're going to harvest. So that's a nice sign, isn't it? All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else for Capricorn? I'm just using the Light Seer deck here, Light Seer Tarot deck. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of September? Okay, it looks like we're dealing with a little bit of negative energy here in terms of that mental space. Okay, so we know that you're making plans to, your desire is to move away from negative thinking and things that have been challenging for you. So there's a moving away energy. What is it that you're moving away and then moving towards? Okay, we know that this is involving a lot of emotions, perhaps a little bit of sadness, the discomfort of transition and change in your life. It certainly brought you a lot of worries, and here we go. This is not a great space to be in. But I think what's really important to realize is that something about this situation and the way you've been thinking about things, it really has been about attachments and the difficulty that you have in letting go. So the Devil energy card here is where we really do feel like we don't have control over our life. We feel like that puppet on the strings. So what's going on for you, Capricorn, where you feel that you are not being self-empowered and managing your life and choosing better thoughts and choosing things in your life that are going to resonate with your purpose, your desires, the best version of you? Because this energy is very much disempowering, okay? When we're in that space of constant worry and not feeling like we're in control, certainly I can see why you'd like to get away from that. But part of that self-reflection is you coming to a place of empowering yourself, which is the Queen of Air. It's really important to get control of those thoughts. How are you talking to yourself? Are you thinking in terms of, but I have no choice, what if this, what if that? Or are you going to decide to switch that around and empower yourself and really focus on the things that you can control, Capricorn? This, I believe, is part of you going through a preparation phase to plant the seeds for the life that you want to create. And Spirit is really encouraging you to go on that journey of self-discovery so that you do understand that there is gold out there for you if only you can see it, if only you choose to see it. Okay, so being in this energy of woe is me is not going to serve you. So it's noticing what's empty and what hasn't worked out and what you're disappointed about. But Spirit is saying, look at the amazing pot of gold here that you're not even seeing, and that's the magnificence of you. That is talking about your natural gifts and talents, the opportunities that you can create, and the beautiful gems that are within you that you are just not seeing. As you learn to see the magnificence of you, Spirit gives you a helping hand. Spirit opens the door for those opportunities to come to you. And remember, this is the possibility of a new opportunity for you. So I really feel that this is the time that you've got to have a really good self-talk and really examine where you have illusions about things and how you can switch your thinking to things that you can control, which are, of course, based on your imagination, your ability to visualize. You can create your life. You can do it. And so you need to step into that high priestess energy, Capricorn. This is trusting your higher self, your higher wisdom. It's listening to your intuition, listening to that gut feel, the guidance that you are receiving. Your angels and spirit guides are letting you know. They're telling you. It's the voice that you're kind of resistant to listen to at the minute. So we've got to let go of the fears, let go of the things that you can't control, release or set yourself free from any attachments right now that are really diminishing you, and really come into a place of self-empowerment, self-awareness, and self-control. Really important, Capricorn. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. So how does Capricorn turn this around? All right, so as we let go and we start to manage our thinking, where is this taking you? Yeah. So you've got some complex decisions to make. So this is about coming back to doing some research. What are your options? Now remember, we had the teacher card here. This is doing research. This is asking for guidance. This is going to an advisor, and it could be more than one. So doing the research here is like Stop procrastinating. Get out there and start looking at, this is 7 of Cups or 7 of Water. Start looking at what your choices are. Start doing the homework so you can get some facts. Now this is when you adopt the Queen of Air energy. Empower yourself. Get the information. Get the knowledge that you need so that you can make some good decisions here. I like this. The Empress card. Okay, so the energy of the Empress is about really prioritizing you, nurturing yourself. What is it that you need to do to take care of your needs? What do you need to be aware of? Where do you need to give to yourself? What do you need to do to birth your dreams? Now, this is about you, Capricorn. It is time to do this. It is a time to embrace the Empress energy, to be your best self. From the moment you wake up in the morning to the end of the day, really consciously choosing each thing that you do. Is it good for you, or are you just giving your power away? Is it something that's going to help plant the seeds towards achieving your dreams? You've got to ask this of yourself. Are you managing your health and well-being and your energy? Okay? And as you do that, as you see yourself progress through the month, Capricorn, we've got the 10 of Water, which is the same as the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is you starting to see things coming together now, okay? It's connection with people that are going to support you. It's connection with family. It's having your emotional and material needs met. It's knowing that there are people in your life that you can trust. People who can support you, people who understand you. This is beautiful, okay? So something that Spirit wants you to know, that's where you're moving towards. All right, what else does Capricorn need to know? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. So it is moving in a good direction, but of course you've got to help yourself, Capricorn. We've got to get through some of those hurdles there. Yeah. They're really asking you to think big. They're really wanting you to recognize this is your moment to really change things. Change is in the wind. We've got the Universe card here. The wheels are in motion. The wheels are in motion for your life to transition into a new cycle, a new chapter. So it is time to think big. It is time to see that you are the manifestor and the creator of your life. It is time to pull in all of that beautiful, good energy. It is time to recognize, to empower yourself, to really be the truth of who you are and what you're here to do. Yeah. It's also a time to, as part of your healing process and coming back to you and looking after yourself, part of that is also knowing how to protect yourself emotionally. And sometimes we need to have time out to emotionally withdraw, to be in that beautiful place of self-reflection, which we had at the beginning of the reading, okay? To come back to the truth of who you are, but also to really have that deep self-awareness. And it's in that moment where you're creating that inner peace and calm that Spirit is able to help you understand and to see what you need to see that you haven't been seeing. It also helps to calm your energy to be in a more receptive space so that you can be aware of the guidance, to be aware of the insights necessary for your own journey. You need quietness, you need peace, you need relaxation. I love the fact that it's showing a beach here. So is that important for you? To be in nature, perhaps to be by the seaside, to have some little quiet time to yourself, to reconnect with you. Okay, what else for Capricorn? Yeah. It's recognizing where you need to set yourself free, the areas in your life that are keeping you stuck in mud. What is that for you, Capricorn? Where do you need to be your true self and to set yourself free? You know, this card says sacrifice, but truly I see this more as releasing yourself and setting yourself free. So where are you giving too much of your energy that is keeping you stuck and trapped? Okay, see that mud? And where do you need to set yourself free? Because this is up to you. But Spirit is saying it's time. It's time for you to do this. It is time for you to move on and experience change in your life and to move into a new chapter. So what is that area for you? Where are you not being your best version of you? Where do you need to set yourself free, Capricorn? Because right now, this is how you're feeling. Completely in a place of feeling disconnected with yourself. There's a straitjacket there, but you are just all over the shop here, and this is definitely not feeling integrated and in tune with you and aligned with you. This is a very important conversation, Capricorn. Where are you not being the truth of who you are? Where do you need to now let go in terms of the things that are keeping you mentally trapped? Because truly, if you're feeling physically trapped, it starts with the mental. What are you telling yourself to keep you stuck? Because that's exactly where you need to let go. And that's exactly where you need to have trust and faith in yourself that you can change things. Yeah, because you know what? As you put yourself first and prioritize you and really be honest with yourself, that's when you see the release. That's when the material success comes in for you. That's when you start to see true abundance. And, you know, in this reading, it is promised here for you. The opportunity here is you. And, of course, we all have choice. But, you know, as you let go of those things that are keeping you held back, Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Earth, and this card here, material and spiritual prosperity, it is available to you, Capricorn. But only when you take the necessary steps towards the dream that you want to create, because it is there for you. It is that possibility. But you've got to get back in alignment with yourself. With what you're doing is not matching. Okay, what you're currently doing in your life is not matching your true path and where you're meant to be and your purpose in life. So there's a mismatch here, okay? A big mismatch, and it's time to rectify that, my dear friends. All right, some cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Capricorn. Yeah. You know what? It is time to spoil you. It is time to do you, Capricorn. You know, your Spirit Guides and Angels are loving and supportive of you, and they're going to be there for you. You rely on them, you ask them for the guidance and help, and they are there for you. So I feel like with this card exchanging gifts here, in many ways I feel like this is where you need to actually give to yourself. It's a beautiful feminine energy here. And yes, we do get some comfort in the gifts that we give and the gifts that we receive. And perhaps you've been a big giver. Are you a good receiver? Are you a good receiver of people wanting to reach out to you? I also feel there's a beautiful playful energy here. What are the things that you can do to lift your energy and to know that you deserve the best? What can you do to give to yourself, Capricorn? And again, Spirit is reminding you, this is a new chapter. There is a new life waiting for you to set yourself free, to reach the stars, to live your potential. It is all there waiting for you. So you are going to set yourself free when you decide to give yourself permission to do that. And Spirit is encouraging you to go the distance, do whatever it takes. Do not give up on yourself. This is a strong directive for you to follow through, to empower yourself and to believe in yourself, and to really refocus your energy, moving away from that I'm trapped to I'm empowered energy. All right, I feel that Capricorn, we've got the crux of your reading out here today. And let's finish off with a beautiful card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck, Capricorn, for you for the month of September. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What message do we have for Capricorn? Many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects in many different parts of your life and consciousness. She's not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there's much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. Perhaps you feel there is a lot of things ahead of you for you to do. You're being supported. You are being given the guidance, the help to make things flow. Just ask for the help. Ask the universe for some assistance for the things that you feel that you've got to do right now, the multiple things that are on your to-do list. Ask for the help and really practice that space of loving you and doing you. And I feel that that's really going to help you get through the month. Capricorn, I hope you've enjoyed this reading and it's been helpful to you in some way. If it has, please hit that like button, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. It helps me to bring more of these readings to you. If you'd like a personal reading for your particular circumstances, my details are in the description box below. And in the meantime, have a fabulous month, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye now.